So we're going to be using Spectralock1 for the gray. I really like this stuff. I think this is really easy to use. And not only that, but I'm going to be doing the shower floor as well. So I can go ahead and do my wall first, then get my epoxy up, and then before the end of the day, just do the floor before I leave. That's one nice thing about Premixes. You know, I can just use what I need, put the lid back on, and then I can use it tomorrow or whenever I need it. So first thing, I mean, it's really easy to install. I recommend these Troxel Grout floats. This is made for urethane. They're fairly soft. This will allow you to get it into the grooves fairly easy. First thing you want to do is just wipe down the surface with a damp sponge. You don't want to see water running down the tile or anything. You just want it to just put a little bit of water on there so it's easier to glide that grout. Leave the top area up against the ceiling free of grout, because we're going to be caulking that with a latex caulking. I should say a siliconized latex caulking. We're going to paint it the same color as the ceiling. And then also leave it out of the corners, because any movement joint you need to use silicone, so we're going to be caulking that later. So like I said, really easy to use. Just pack the joints, and basically you're going to be removing the excess grout in about 5 minutes. So on a wall like this, you should be able to just grout the whole wall and then clean it off. But if you're slow to start, or you're just taking your time, just don't get ahead of yourself. Just know that you're going to have to wipe it off in about 5 minutes. But you know, most grout joints you want to be just flush with the tile. You don't want to see a big divot. You don't want to have too much water on this sponge. This is just, just a really lightly damp sponge, because water, if you get too much water on this, it'll just run out the joint. Not a big deal if it happens, because then you just have to fill it in if it runs out. But if you have too much water on your sponge, then they're all going to run out, and then you're going to have to wait and then reapply. Okay, so then we'll let that dry for a little bit, and then we're going to go ahead and do the epoxy next.